Hey friends, welcome back to another episode. Is the quarantine over? No, it's not.
But thanks for asking.
Alright, so we're all bored at home, spending most of our time watching TV or on the computer, whatever. So I took a pretty deep dive into my computer
Deep into the bowels.
of my documents. And what did I find? Well, some pretty terrible essays I wrote when I was 10, but most importantly, I found a journal that I kept while I was in college that I totally forgot about. And I was like, you know what?
YouTube needs to hear about this.
So, at the expense of my humiliation, I'm gonna read from it. Because guess what? It's 50 pages. I had a 50-page diary when I was in college. Alright, but let me just preface it. For those of you who don't know, I started college at a very young age, which obviously the journal will talk about. I was 15, so some of the language in here might be kinda...
Cringy.
Let's dive in. August 20th, 2011. At the age of 15, me, Chaz Weiner, is already going to college. I don't know why I felt like I had to state my name to myself. This is a journal for me. I had no intention of ever releasing it, I guess until yesterday when I found it. Even though it's only County College of Morris, it's still a huge deal. I mean, I'm only 15. Yeah, dude.
You already said that.
And I've only gone through 1 year of high school. My whole family is really proud of me, especially Jacob. That's my brother. I'm proud of myself too, but I still won't believe it until I'm in my first class on the first day, which I'll be missing to go see Jacob in Colorado. Again, bringing up my brother for some reason. My mom told me to start keeping a journal of all my experiences throughout this whole thing, so I did, but I'm not even sure if I'm writing it right. I've never kept a journal before. I don't know.
I don't know either, dude.
So starting now, I will journal in all my thoughts, witnessings, and experiences throughout this chapter in my life. Yikes. Obviously, I was 15, like I said, multiple times. And yeah, I don't really know why I ever did this. I think we should read more. We'll read one more entry. August 21st, 2011. Why is it so hard to understand what I need? Let me just give a little bit of backstory. The school district that I was living in, my brother had already gone through 4 years of high school. I knew just from his experiences that it just wasn't going to be a good situation for me or safe for me. And it just wasn't going to be challenging enough. Besides that, the district was pretty unwilling to provide the technology that I needed to be an independent student. So when I heard that I could do a program at the community college, which was like half day there and half day at my town, I was like, you know what, why not? Because maybe the college will have more technology. Why is it so hard to understand? I need what I need. Just do it! Anyway, going over to CCM was the best decision I made this summer. So I guess I don't remember the summer of 2011, other than obviously starting college, but I guess I thought I made some pretty sick decisions that entire summer, and that starting college was not the best decision I've ever made. It's just the best decision that summer. I must have been killing it in summer 2011. I don't know. The decision to start college didn't even crack my top 10 of best life decisions. It was just best decisions in those 3 months. We went over and talked to them about the Challenger program. That's when I would go half day to college and half day high school. They told me I could do it, but I would have to take placement tests. Me and my mom, terrible grammar. Me and my mom went over to the testing center in the library to discuss the test. I was blown away when they said that the whole test was on the computer. That's exactly what I need, and they already have it set up. Right off the bat, they asked me if I needed Dragon, or Kurzweil, or an on-screen keyboard to be able to take the test.
Independently.
My mom and I were speechless. Literally. We scheduled to come in the next Tuesday to take the placement test. They gave me a study guide of all the sections that would be on the test. It had basic math, basic algebra, and an essay. We went back down to the admissions office to tell them we were signed up. One of the heads of admissions gave me a packet of all the classes I'd have to take to get an associate degree in business administration. First off, why I chose to study business will forever elude me. Imagine being 15 and already saying,
"Yeah, I want to wear a suit and tie for the rest of my life, dude. That sounds awesome."
He also told me he admired my drive, and he would be watching me. That's creepy. I don't remember that. When I got home, I looked over the study guide, which seemed pretty basic, which it was. I did the whole 2 math sections and only got a few wrong.
Genius.
I knew that on the test, I would not be able to use a calculator, so I must practice some more. About 3 or 4 more times. Very specific. I went over that math because I would have to use long division on the test, which I never do because of a calculator. Dude, you know what? Screw long division. We don't need it. We got calculators. Tuesday came pretty quickly, and I knew that I have to put my heart onto the test because this is for my future. I don't know what that means, putting my heart on the test. But I imagine me sitting in the testing center and just like ripping out my heart and flopping it on the test packet and be like,
"This is for my future."
so stupid. That's what my mom kept saying. That this is for me, for a better education. I knew that, but she still had to tell me things over and over again. But it was my fault, since I kept complaining while studying. Yeah, I remember this. I remember spending an entire afternoon going through that study guide with my mom, and I'm like, I know it. It's like basic multiplication, algebra, trying to find out x.
Y equals mx plus b.
Like, I've been doing that since I was 12. We arrived at CCM at 9:30, when the test was at 10. Not really sure why I needed to say that. There was a scribe there to help me with the writing out of the math problems. Me and the scribe, terrible grammar again, went into the testing room to start the test. She was definitely the best scribe I've ever had. She really knew her shit. Like, what I was telling her to write down, well, she better have since she was a math professor there. Imagine being blown away that this person was just actually doing their job. Like,
Whoa. You're actually writing down the words I'm telling you to write down? Like, what?
I breezed through the basic math and algebra, which surprisingly had an online basic calculator that you could use on that select section. After the algebra section was supposed to come the English section. However, another math section popped up. This time, college level math. My scribe and I looked at each other dumbfounded. We didn't know what to do. I don't know what I was thinking at that time, or why I thought that this person whose job is working in the testing center had no idea what was happening. Like, this was her first time, like, I was her first rodeo, like, I don't know why I thought it was special. The proctor came in the room saying how I did so well on the other 2 math sections that the computer automatically placed me out and put me in the college level. I already told you.
I'm a genius.
Alright, I think I'm gonna stop there for this video. I'm gonna do a whole series on me reading this journal. It gets really funny. I was skimming through it the other day. There are super embarrassing moments that I don't know why I ever wrote down. But stick with me. Subscribe, press that notification bell so you can follow this really cringy journey of my college life when I was,
A baby. Another baby. Going to college.
And yeah, comment below any embarrassing stories you have of college. You might not want to share them, but it'll make me feel better about myself. And yeah, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Chaz Hayden. Sometimes I post awesome pictures, like this one of me and my dog. Aww. And as always, be different, leave a trail. I'll see you.